Hey, what's up? I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know what this video is. I think it's more of just the rant while there's some fucking subword surfers brain rot happening in the background. So yeah, I'm just gonna be playing a little bit of Minecraft. I'm fucking shit at the like multiplayer fucking high pixel stuff, but whatever. I just got a Minecraft itch. Y'all know how it is. So a couple months ago, I started playing Baldur's Gate 3, and it was about when it came out. I played the beta or whatever the previous version is before it came out, and I fucking loved it. It was like the crack cocaine that I needed for my brain. I love fantasy and like fucking being placed into a world where I can fucking shoot magic out of my fingers and make decisions that impact the life of my little character without having to actually like socially interact with anyone and touch grass. And before the game came out, I knew that they were kind of, I don't know, partnering with D&D, so it was be really closely related. They had like creatures and monsters and like things from D&D in the game to make it even fucking cooler, right? And before Baldur's Gate 3 came out, I kind of knew about D&D, but not exactly how it worked, like what it went into it and all of that. But after Baldur's Gate, I got very, very curious, so I went to check it out. So I went on YouTube and found videos of people playing D&D together and creating these goofy characters with funny little voices to accompany them, and they would just go on cool fucking adventures. Also, kind of sidetrack, I checked out this dude, I forget his name, like something crab. He was like a little crab dude, and then he goes on Reddit and finds these stories of like terrible DMs or like just terrible fucking adventures that people have been on, where it was like this guy was a fucking liar. And that show's kind of addicting. I just always put it on the background while I was doing fucking like college work or some shit, and I really enjoy that. Also, kind of seeing people be miserable. It's one of my favorite pastimes. I love it. I just can't get enough of it. If I can like see someone miserable at least once a day, it just makes my life a little bit better. But anyway, okay, back to D&D. I kept watching videos of people playing it or talking about it, or talking about it and playing it and watching other people talk about it and playing it, so I was very intrigued by it. I've never been a big fan of board games, but something about just like having the pieces in front of me and like seeing it happen and just having my imagination to like put everything together just kind of like gives me like such a hard on for some reason, and I kind of love it. But here's the thing, my friends are nerds, but they're not exactly the D&D type of nerds. They're just a different type of nerds. I can't explain it. I'm not gonna be here acting like I'm not a fucking nerd. I'm just handsome, so that kind of like balances it out. We had like a hangout sesh about 3 weeks ago, and we were kind of fucking bored, kind of high, kind of bored. So we just decided to play a little bit of D&D, but we were not prepared at all. We didn't have a board, we didn't have fucking figures, we didn't have any. The only person that played D&D before was my one friend, and even then he only played like 2 or 3 times before, so he had no fucking clue, just like us, right? So we were like, okay, do you want to be DM? And then he was like, not really, blah 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 blah. So then my friend, who also wanted D&D for a while, he was like, fuck it, I'll be a DM. And I was just like, whatever, I just want to play, let's get this shit. So my friend who's played before, he tells us, okay, go on to Google and type up D&D Beyond. So we do that, and D&D Beyond is kind of like something to help you create characters. It also has dice rolls, so you don't actually have to have physical dice on you. I'm sure there's other things, but like I don't fucking know what I'm doing, so So we start making our characters. My idea was to make a pirate, because I love pirates, and first D&D campaign, might as well make a pirate, make an impact, right? But also I like shooting spells, and then I also want a sword. So I choose a pirate, that's a warlock, and then in the tools section, like the weapons section, whatever, your items, right? It tells me the items, and I think the closest was like a short sword that I could have, and I was like, this is lame as hell. I want a cutlass. So I asked my friend, would it be cool if I could just break the rules and just have a cutlass but do the same damage as the other weapons? And he was like, yeah, sure, fine, whatever, I don't really care, just have fun. And I was like, that's sick, let's go. And then I chose to have like a little companion with me, which was like a crow or a raven. Like, you know how some pirates have parrots? I would have a raven because I'm emo and edgy as fuck. But he wouldn't really fucking do anything. He would just be there just to look cool and make me, you know, stroke my dick a little bit sometimes. Whoa, wait, pause. He would not be stroking my dick. He would just, never mind, scratch that. Anyway, so what I wanted to do for my warlock was for him to kind of be like a melee type that shoots spells, so kind of like mid-range, that relies on fire and other worldly type of spells. I wouldn't touch other elements as much because fire is the coolest element. Like, if you've ever watched Avatar: The Last Airbender, who the fuck is like, I want to be a waterbender? Like, don't get me wrong, bloodbending, that's sick as fuck, but like, come on. And don't even get me started on fucking rock bending. Like, come on, bro. Who the fuck is just like, I want to fucking shoot rocks at someone? The only reason I can see people wanting to be a fucking earthbender is because Toph was badass as hell. Alright, I'm going too many tangents. Let me just stay focused. So after I made my character, I went to check other people's characters around the table. So quick recap. There's, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 of us on the table. My friend, who is the DM. My other friend, who's already played like once or twice, so he's not exactly super knowledgeable about the game. And then 2 other friends. I checked my other friends that were sitting in front of me, what they had going on, and I think, I'm not sure, it's been a little bit, that one of them was like a rock lizard. I don't remember the race's name, but they live like in the mountains, like rocky plains, I think. And my other friend they were like brothers in the story, so they're kind of the same race. And at the start of the story, they're both together while everyone else is kind of separated. And the thing was that we would all meet each other for like a certain goal that we have to accomplish together. This is getting kind of long, so I'm gonna wrap it up. So we're all separated except the 2 rock lizard brothers, and we all get a little care package, like invite sort of thing, separately but at the same time. What the letter said was pretty much, you're invited for a mission that could be for a lot of profit to you. So we all end up meeting each other at the same time in front of this huge mansion owned by this great, powerful, rich man. We kind of all get called inside the mansion. So now as a group, we all walk in. My friend, he just decides to kill the hostess, not even like the main person, a random like servant, and he was like, I'm royalty, so I can do whatever. And this the guy was played like 2 or 3 times before, so he shoots her with like a magical laser, and this gets everyone so like mad and be like, what the fuck are you doing, that we just kind of stopped right there just because we got sick of it. And that was my first D&D experience. Honestly, it was pretty fun. I enjoyed making my character. When it came to the actual story, we definitely could have used some more time and preparation, but you know, maybe next time it'll be a full story instead of maybe make a character for an hour and then 50 minutes of gameplay. I had to cut the yap sesh short because I'm running out of B-roll, but if you like the video and like hearing me yap, give me a like, give me a sub, you know, anything helps. See ya.